It's Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sleep Chief's going to be having a very awesome special, which is buy 4, pay for 3. That's right. Basically, buy 4, pay the price of 3, and you're getting 1 for free. So I'm going to leave a link down below to Sleep Chief. That way you guys can kind of give them a look. They've had an explosion of products recently. And remember, discount code MCO40 will save you on your purchase. Link will be down below. Let's pass on over to Markat Watch. You guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Holy crap, man. This is, I think, the first buyout that I have seen from Battles of Legend Terminal Revenge stick out here, and it's mainly because there's been a lot of talk out here of a budget deck for the Red Lotus King, which is basically just the Red Dragon Turbo deck. And anytime we know a budget deck comes into the spotlight, every budget player goes, oh, I can spend $6 to pick this up. And then eventually what ends up happening is the situation that has, risen with this, where you're watching this card, hit. Somebody actually did pay the $19. Oh my gosh, there were 2 of them. You're up to $17. And I guess the good news is if you did buy this card way down here at the $3 mark, because, most things from this set were kind of not really worth it. I do still think that there's a lot of cheap things. I think that this will rebound, but the fact, this card has created itself into this crazy monster. Oh, and speaking of other things that were once cheap, you guys remember this, right? You guys remember when this was, what, $2, $3? We didn't even bat an eye at. Oh, well, $8, $1.83. So what in the world's going on with this? Well, all the way down here to your lowest verified is now $6.89 with that fresh 99-cent shipping. Red Dragon Archfiend cards have gone terminal. I guess, and also the reason why this is a Red Dragon Archfiend card is it searches for a level 3 or lower Fiend Tuner monster. Where people are like, but it's an Earthbound Immortal! No, it literally is a discard search for a Resonator. It's the whole reason why you choose to play this card, just so you know. Battles of Legend, Terminal Revenge. I got a little bit of time on Magia. We're down to about $6.50 right now. It's not the $300, $200 mark that people thought it was going to be, which is beautiful. I mean, it's not like you can't buy, oh look, very cheap copies here. You can go on eBay and find these for cheaper, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Phantom of Yubel, oh, nice $230. Sky Striker Rays, we're sitting about $140 today. Fusion's up from the 110 to 120. Lobillion's still 110. You're looking about, what, 85 on the Diviner. The Spiritual Beast, nice 95. Nice Roses, these are down to $63. How does that make you feel? Gigantic Sprite, 67. And of course, the old Lancia's 57s. I'm not surprised to see the rapid fire movements. Kurikara still floating. They look around to $3. Okay. Can't say that, once again, I'm not all that surprised by this, but gotta love the best switch. Oh, hey, look, boxes are down to 64s. Okay. Phantoms floating about 60 on up to 63. It's a matter of time. Jasmines are currently 40s. Snatch Deal's riding the line about 40s. 40s. Sprindorino's still 43. Let's get on down here into the nitty-gritty. Where are the rest of our secret rares holding? Wow, we're down to $24 on the Archfiend. Okay, and of course the Dragon's now 24. I knew the bad ones would start to blow. Yeah, these are 22s now as well. Okay, controllers are down to $15. I mean, realistically, how low can these go? I'm kind of curious about that. Then, of course, there was your Red Lotus King. Subtisodes underneath the $8 mark, finally. Evils are still floating about $5. Really hasn't changed. Oil's still about a $4 card. Grand Guignol's about 4s. Oh, there's all your Sprite stuff. And then Archfiend's Advent starting to creep on down here. I mean, you have a listed price at $1.69. It's still doing its thing. And those Jasmines are populating pretty rapidly. It's still penny stonks the set, though, for years to come. Yeah, everything in here is as it should appear. We've also got Aelia trucking on along in here. Hey, look, $17, $16, $20. Azaleas have officially hit about the $18 mark. I mean, there's no world where I can think of that Konami's going to reprint this unless they drop it in a set next to Carmelia. We still don't know where we're getting Carmelia out here, but you know. Alright, I guess we'll take all of our Sky Striker love we can. This is an interesting one. So, Ritual Beast did just win the point playoff qualifier down in Latin America literally last night. But Elders are actually kind of on the tip down here. I am happy to see that these aren't $20+ anymore. Like, that's good. Alright, but the fact that, you know, you've got these pushing over at the $18 mark is good. Once again, I mean, a reprint will crater this. I don't know where they're going to reprint this. Maybe a future OTS pack. That seems like a very Konami thing to do, is just truck it on through and call it a day at a later date. Oh. Yeah, I guarantee you have forgotten that this card exists at this point. We've been through so many market changes with so many things moving around. Melodious, I mean, is definitely not on the forefront of your mind right now. You're looking at about $20. Actually, you're looking at about $18. These are starting to kind of retract down a little bit, which is good. All right, you want to see these cards spinning on down here, $16. As long as they're not 24 anymore, that's good. 45 for a place that's way cheaper than anything else. And of course, these are still doing their thing too. Oceanados are still $4. Like, which is kind of amazing to me, with, you know, 60 listings and basically 120 listings out here. This card is holding the absolute cruise control here, and I don't foresee this changing. Like, honestly, okay. And then Shrebetas, man, a Starfoil is $10 to $11. Like, huh? Like, no thank you. We're looking at 6 to 7 here for this. And then, of course, nice $6 just for a rare. Like, isn't that kind of crazy to think about out here? That this card has that much value. But I mean, once again, I mean, you just saw the entire Melodious section. You know, you're a budget player, you're not getting the chance to play this deck. Swappy Frogaroos. So alties aren't really too much what I'm here to look at. I mean, okay, so 120, 100, 125. I feel like this doesn't change all that much. 122, 125. Yeah, that's pretty... Oh. Well, that's something we got to go look at here in a second. And then, of course, these are still kind of floating around. $7 mark. Yeah, there's a lot of frog hype right now. Alright, yeah, no real major changes here. What's going on over here with you, buddy? Dupe Frogs. I did not know this. I did not realize this. But Dupe Frogs have actually hit the $25 mark. Like, what in the world is this? And you can get some German ones for $43. Like, that's cracked. Okay, well, you know what? I guess we've already seen the Swap Frog things. I can't say I'm not surprised about that. And then Harpy's Feather Duster. We're still, honestly, I'm surprised to still see that this card's hitting, you know, a decent amount. $30, $31, on up to $32. Yeah, this, I mean, to be fair, there's only a few things that you really want from this OTS pack, so, okay. Transaction rollbacks, nice $67. Okay. Ultras bumping on up here to 29, 28, 30, yeah. Nothing's really changed in the transactional rollback department, honestly. And the last thing I want to talk about here is the Reprint LOB set. Because this set has finally blown my expectations out of the water. You know, granted, these were sitting at like 100+ for the longest time. They have just been on cruise control. There's been really nothing too crazy to talk about with this, but once these 146s are gone, you're heading up to the $150 mark here. I'm not saying that we're going to see this box hit $200 this year, but look at this. Look at these sales. Like, it's enough that you're watching these slowly rotate off of the course of the market here, and they're doing their thing. I guess just continue to watch this. Once again, I mean, they reprinted a classic box and they updated everything, and you know, the secondary market is eating this set up alive. So, wow, what do you guys think about today's market? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.